Imagine two neighbors. They live on the same street, drive to the same office, earn almost the exact same salary. 20 years later, one retires early. The other is still wondering where every paycheck went. What happened? Did one get lucky? Did one secretly earn millions? Not at all. The difference came down to something so small. Most people never even notice it. It happens in the 5 seconds before every purchase. And once you see it, you'll never shop the same way again. Here's something that might surprise you. The wealthiest people aren't always the people who make the most money. In fact, according to studies of everyday millionaires, many of them don't live in giant mansions or drive the newest luxury cars. Instead, they have something much more valuable: options. Because real wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about owning your time. Now let's meet two stick figures, Jake and Ryan. Both earn $80,000 a year. Every Friday, Jake rewards himself. A new pair of sneakers, the latest phone, weekend shopping trips. Nothing crazy, just little upgrades that make life feel better. Ryan likes nice things too, but before buying anything expensive, he asks himself one question: will this still matter to me a year from now? Sometimes the answer is yes. Most of the time, it isn't. So he keeps the money. At first, their lives look almost identical. Same paycheck, same neighborhood, same friends. But something invisible is happening. Every dollar Jake spends is gone forever. Every dollar Ryan keeps has another job waiting for it. To grow. This is where most people misunderstand money. They think wealth is built by making huge financial moves, landing the perfect investment, starting a billion-dollar company, winning the stock market. Reality is much less exciting and much more powerful. Wealth is usually built through ordinary decisions repeated thousands of times. One purchase skipped, one investment made, one unnecessary upgrade avoided. Again, and again, and again. The problem is, our brains don't make this easy. Scientists have found that your brain releases dopamine before you buy something, not after. That's why scrolling Amazon feels exciting. Why add to cart feels satisfying. Why flash sales seem impossible to ignore. Retailers know exactly how this works. Only today. Limited stock. Ends at midnight. They're not just selling products. They're creating urgency. Because when emotions speed up, logic slows down. Now here's the twist. The richest people aren't immune to this. They feel the same temptation as everyone else. The difference is, they've built a habit. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" they ask, "Is this worth giving up part of my future?" Those sound like the same question. They are not. Almost anyone can afford a purchase today. Very few people stop to think about what that money could become 10 years from now. That's the hidden cost nobody sees. Imagine every unnecessary purchase as a tiny seed. You can eat the seed today, or plant it. Eating it gives you a few minutes of satisfaction. Planting it gives you years of growth. Money works the same way. Every dollar has two possible futures. It can disappear, or it can multiply. The choice usually isn't made with one big decision. It's made during hundreds of small ones. This doesn't mean wealthy people never enjoy life. They travel. They eat at great restaurants. They buy things they truly value. The difference is, they spend intentionally, not emotionally. Not because everyone else is buying it. Not because it's on sale. Because it genuinely improves their lives. That's a completely different mindset. Here's something worth remembering. Nobody notices the purchase you didn't make. Nobody applauds the vacation you postponed. Nobody compliments the phone you kept for another year. But one day, people notice the freedom, the investments, the paid-off house, the ability to say no to a job you hate. Those things weren't built overnight. They were built every single time someone chose long-term. Freedom over short-term excitement. So the next time you're about to buy something expensive, pause, just for 5 seconds. Then ask yourself one question. Am I buying something? Or am I giving up something? Because the richest people don't build wealth by buying better things. They build wealth by becoming better decision makers. And in the end, That's a purchase that pays for the rest of your life.